Hey there, pilots! This is Dauntless Sam, and today we'll be looking at some gameplay footage of the XP-38G. Now, this is a premium aircraft, and I was taking it out trying to get some extra money in XP here. I did have a premium account for a short period of time, and I was really happy to have all the extra credits from that, but once that ran out, I didn't feel like refilling my premium account. But I do have this nice shiny P-38 to use. So I'm trying to keep this plane alive as long as possible, so I think, I'll do some bomber hunting. I've got the altitude. This is supposed to be a high-altitude escort fighter. So, use it as it's supposed to. So, taking it rather cautious. Looking to see what I can find here. Now, this plane generally, at least the premium version of this aircraft, is not particularly durable. But in patch 1.39, the flight characteristics have been greatly improved. So here we go, trying to stay out of the line of fire of the B-25. Took a little bit of wing damage. And just keep below it so I can stay away from most of its gun and fire. Put this cannon to use. Try not to take too much damage, but I've already got fuselage damage. Very fragile aircraft. Got the critical, trying to take out his wing. There we go, we got an engine fire. Try and give him another engine fire on the right, and got him. And they took another pot shot at me, and I took black wing damage. So you can see this thing's not the most durable aircraft. So I set to reload since there's not really much around here. But set myself up to take up this Beaufort here. A little less firepower than the Wellington. Though granted, Wellingtons don't have much firepower in the first place. One of the big problems with this plane, other than its poor durability, is that it has the giant elevator that gets taken out really easily. This massive, fragile elevator. As you can see, giant holes taken out of it already, just getting hit a couple of times by that B-25. And there we go, tear the wing off of that Beaufort. And line up for the Wellington. No need to reload yet, though. As you can see, I've gained quite a lot of altitude up here, and I might as well stick with it while I have the chance. Taking my time here. I've got a fuel leak on the right side of the plane, which you will find you'll get to see more about that later. Here we are lining up on the Wellington, trying to take out the left side of the aircraft first. Got his gunner, just barely nicked that. And I don't know how that counted as a kill. I don't know if he jumped out so early, but I hadn't criticaled them that badly. He must have just given up right there. Got his bombs out and jumped out of the plane. So here we are looking for a few more targets. Unfortunately, all of the bombers have gone away. But I've got my machine guns reloaded, my cannons will be up soon. And you see that massive oil trail coming out of the back of my plane right now. And I have a red starboard engine. I was looking at my mini-map there, it's like, I'm right on top of somebody. Yeah, and they're about 4 kilometers below me. Not worth it. Cannon is back up. I'm looking for easy targets, but they're just not up here anymore. I'm weighing the pros and cons of dropping down on people. If my plane were a little less damaged, it'd be easier and just drop down on people and boom and zoom them, even though that's not this type of plane for that. And now I have a black engine. I'm just waiting for that thing to die. Though I'm seeing a few stragglers here that I might be able to drop down on. And you can see in that canyon, that's where a lot of fur balls crop up. So unless you have a maneuverable plane, you don't drop down in there. So I've decided, might as well drop down a bit. So I'm just slowly dropping down on this thing. Fortunately, he's at a relatively high altitude too. And just take him down. Always nice whenever you get those easy, clean, one-pass kills. Even with just the one cannon that I have. Fortunately, still have 2 engines, so I can gain a little bit of altitude back and hope for an easier target than what's down at the ground level. But it doesn't look too promising. I'm still contemplating dropping down in there, but I don't have the speed or maneuverability in this plane. Or the durability. So just continue searching for targets. It's been pretty successful up to this point. No point in doing anything reckless. Especially since one engine might drop out from under me at any point in time here. I've got red elevators, but I've got good ailerons right now. So let's see if we can sneak up on this BF-109. Making sure he's not looking in my direction. Oh, and there went my engine. So it looks like it's going to do a head-on pass with the B-25. Can try it up, and I got him. There we go. Pilot snipe. And I saved the B-25. Though unfortunately, no engine left. Just have the spare. Looks a little too hot down there for me. This side looks a little bit better, but there's still that furball down on the right. But this plane is really shot up now. So I can only hope for an easy kill or two. And not to get shot down by a AAA. Or this BF-109 that's thinking of sneaking up on me. That's why you gotta keep looking around wherever you're going. But it looks like he's going to catch up with me. You see, he's a bit faster of a plane. Yep, still catching up. Trying to think of the best thing to do. He's trading off a little bit of altitude for speed so he can catch up with me. He can see that I'm damaged. I've used up all my WEP. And he's pretty much within range now. So I've just got to hope that he's got bad aim. Nope, does not have bad aim. Fortunately, he didn't do any damage. But there's not much I can do from this point. Other than just make his life a little more difficult. Unfortunately, that guy died, so I didn't get a shot off on him. Full up on the elevator. But fortunately, I've got some backup. But there are quite a few enemy aircraft down here. And you can see all of that red over there. So I just gotta keep turning and hope nobody decides that I am an easy target, which I definitely am right now. And now I have black left wing taking a lot of fire. I'm just trying to line up at least one more target. Try and finish off one more thing, but I just don't have the maneuverability to get the nose around. And I'm just taking so much damage. And I lost my left engine. Didn't get a shot off on either of those planes. I only have one aileron left, and I have... The only thing I have right now is my rudder and a little bit of elevator control. Can I get a Gladiator in? Yes, I can get a Gladiator. Gladiators are easy kills, but he keeps firing, knocks me, managed to save it. I'm on fire again, using up the rest of my fuel. Still trying to get in some damage on this Ki-61. Got a critical hit, and that's pretty much the end of this plane. I've got a little bit of rudder control and a little bit of elevator control, but as you can see, there's not much left for me to do, and somebody taking some pot shots in on me. Still, nobody's actually killed me. I only have my rudders left now. And it's going to be the ground that takes me, and the combined effort of quite a few other aircraft. The rest of this game isn't very interesting. I go out and fail in the F6F Hellcat, and then take out the P-40 to finish off the game in, and get a couple more kills in there. If you liked the video, please do like the video. If you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and if you think anyone else would like this video, don't be afraid to share it. This is Dauntless Sam. Thanks for watching.